Welcome back, everyone. Today we enter one of the most exciting areas of music theory and improvisation, the modes of the major scale. Modes allow us to create different emotional colors and musical landscapes using the same collection notes. Understanding modes. Welcome to our masterclass on modes of the major scale. Let's start with Ionian. Watch the fretboard. Now, the other modes build from here.
How does this apply to improvisation?
Excellent question. Modes give you unique colors. Let's warm up with the C major scale. Okay, now let's look at the full scale. It's all natural notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Notice the pattern. Today, we'll cover the modes of the major scale. We have Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. Let's play through them. Today's goal is not simply to memorize scales. We will learn how each mode sounds, how it functions harmonically, and how to use it creatively in real musical situations. Modes are derived from the major scale. Each mode begins on a different degree of the scale, creating a unique tonal center and emotional character.
Let's explore the modes of the C major scale. We start with C Ionian, a major scale, then D Dorian, a minor mode, and the pattern continues through all 7 modes.
Although these modes contain the same notes, changing the tonal center completely changes the sound and emotional quality of the music. Ionian is the traditional major scale. It has a bright, stable, and uplifting sound. Here's how it sounds. That's the Ionian mode. Let's play the major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen for that happy, resolved, stable sound. We have a backing drone note for harmonic support, and that's the major scale. Dorian is one of the most popular modes in jazz, funk, gospel, and fusion. It has a minor quality with a natural 6 that gives it a unique brightness. Let's explore a soulful bass line using the formula 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. Here's how it sounds over a D minor drone. Smooth and sophisticated. The Phrygian introduces an exotic and dark atmosphere through its flattened second degree.
Today, we'll explore the Phrygian scale. Its formula is 1, flat 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7. Let's play it over an E drone to hear its Spanish, mysterious, intense sound.
Lydian is characterized by its raised fourth, creating an open and dreamlike quality. Let's explore the Lydian mode. The formula is 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the scale over an F drone. It has a bright, floating, cinematic quality. Mixolydian is essential for dominant 7th harmony and is widely used in blues, rock, and funk. Let me show you how it works. This gives it that bluesy, dominant feel. Let's build a bluesy bass line with the formula 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. Over this G7 vamp, it creates a dominant, energetic groove. Listen to the groove. Aeolian is the natural minor scale, often associated with emotional depth and introspection. This formula creates emotional, dramatic bass lines. Let's apply it over an A minor drone. Hear the expressive tension. That's the power of this formula.
Let's explore the A minor scale. The formula is 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7. Over an A minor drone, it sounds emotional and dramatic. We'll repeat the formula to hear its expressive depth. Feel that dramatic tension. Locrian is the most unstable mode due to its diminished fifth. Although less common, it plays an important role in advanced harmony. This is the half-diminished scale with a tense, unstable sound. The formula is 1, flat 2, flat 3, 4, flat 5, flat 6, flat 7. Here's the demonstration over B half-diminished harmony. Hear that tension?
One of the best ways to internalize model sounds is by practicing over a sustained drone note. Let's practice modes over drones. First, D Dorian. Now, E Phrygian. Hear the dark, tense feel? Next is F Lydian with its bright, dreamy quality. Finally, G Mixolydian, dominant and bluesy. Today we're exploring modes. Each has its own emotional character. Let's start with Ionian. Hear the joy? Now Dorian adds a minor touch, more introspective.
It feels bluesy and soulful.
What about Locrian? It sounds unstable. Exactly, it creates tension. Great observation.
Focus on hearing the color of each mode rather than simply playing scale patterns. Let the sound guide you. Let's compare modes. Which sound brighter?
Lydian and Ionian are the brightest.
Phrygian and Locrian sound darker. Exactly. And for stability?
Ionian is most stable.
The emotional quality of each mode comes from its interval structure. Developing this awareness is essential for expressive improvisation.
Let's compare Ionian and Lydian. Ionian is stable, while Lydian has a sharp 4. Next is Dorian versus Aeolian. Dorian is brighter with a major 6. Finally, Mixolydian versus Ionian. Mixolydian has a flat 7 for a bluesy feel. Experiment and make them your own.
Let's start with a Dorian funk group. Now a Mixolydian blues groove. Next up, an Aeolian rock groove. Finally, Lydian fusion textures.
All right, let's start with a D Dorian groove. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got it.
Yeah,
Locking in.
good. Now, add some syncopation.
Like this?
Perfect, keep it tight.
Modes are not merely theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that shape musical identity and creativity.
Let's build a groove using Dorian intervals, starting with the root to the minor third. Now, resolving with the fifth. That completes the 16-measure groove. Experiment with rhythm, articulation, and phrasing. Allow the Dorian sound to guide your creativity. Let's look at the 7 modes on this display. We have Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. Practice these shapes to master your fretboard. Modes expand our musical vocabulary and allow us to communicate emotions beyond traditional major and minor sounds. Mastering model theory requires listening, experimentation against practice, continue exploring each mode until you can play notes. They tell stories through sound. Let's apply these model ideas. Here's a quick demo. Now you try it quietly. Focus on the changes.
Sounds great.
Excellent. Keep practicing.
Thank you.
Music sets our spirits free. In harmony we find our way. Together we play, confident today.
If you're enjoying these bass lessons, please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment about which lesson interests you the most. Your support helps this community grow. See you in the next lesson.